the art and its meaning and purpose kind of outweighs the individual in Haida art. It's like the pole's about the clan, or the pole's about like a certain event, or or a memorial. Like, it's not about the carver so much sometimes as it is about the purpose of the carving. I'm Corey Bulpitt. I'm a Haida artist from Haida Gwaii. I'm from the Naikun Raven clan. I've got a traditional Haida name, which is Taakeit Aaya. A lot of the work I do is traditional pieces for the dance group we have in the city to represent things all properly. Like the frontlets have to me, to conform to ones you'd find in the museum. I guess I'm just like a romantic when it comes to some of it. Like, I just want to see Haida, like old style culture, keep going. Totem poles being raised and for the right reasons, and potlatches happening. After looking at pieces in the museums, like equivalent to using the right woods is like using the right tools for the right job at the right times. And then it's knowing what the grain is going to do to reacting to like your pressure as you're hitting the wood. So like sometimes you gotta like taper off a bit because it's gonna like just have a wow in the wood. That's part of the natural tree that you gotta like account for, but you can't physically see with your eye until like the wood starts kind of chipping out the wrong way. So it's like sometimes you gotta work slowly into things. Like, say this sculpture, like at points when I cut it all out, it releases different tensions in the log. So I shaped it out and then left it for like a few months just to like to season to its new state. And all the cracks that were huge before, like now they're all gone. I guess this is a lot of what I learned from Bo and probably Ryan Cranmer was like the blocking of stuff, like using geometric shapes to, because it's not round until after. With my practice, there's other parts that kind of emerge from it. It's like Haida art is always documented, sort of the happenings at the time. I went out and did graffiti for years on end, and kind of noticed similarities in your positive and negative views of space, and like weights of lines, and being able to scale something from like your little piece of paper to a big train or a wall, or like doing a small piece or a totem pole. Yeah, so there was always that kind of element of things from growing up in the city and hip hop and like doing traditional work, but then it's like I just feel like, okay, I got to do something else for a minute. And that's kind of when a lot of the pop art pieces come about, and it's like sometimes I do work that has, I guess what you could say is no Haida influence, although it's done by a Haida person still, which makes it Haida art to me too. Like, it's like anything done by a Haida can become that, but also it's like human art. Like, it's all art made for humanity's sake in the end of it all.